Come on, Instagram. Hey, Maximizers. Welcome to my live. If this is your first time watching me, I want to say welcome. My name's Crystal, aka Krista Maximizer, and I am a business coach. And I help women start and grow a profitable business that they love. And on today's live, I would like to talk about. Oh, this makes my shirt look green. I would like to talk about Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. So, for today's live, I want to talk about how to use social media for your business. So, I would love to know where you're watching from, what city, what state, what country you're watching from, and do you have a business? Hey, Pamela, thank you so much for joining. I would love to know, do you have a business? If you have a business, drop some exclamation points in the chat. And if you want to start a business, drop some money signs in the chat. If you want to start a business, drop some money signs in the chat. And if you already have a business, let me know what business you have. Because I want to talk about using social media for your business. Now, I have been in business for the past 5 years, and I have been using social media organically. I've been using social media organically to grow my business. I've been able to make over $300,000 in my business using social media. And currently, all the platforms after being on social media for 5 years, I use YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok for my business. However, when I started, I used one platform. So, my first tip for you to use social media in your business is that if you are new to business, I would say 1 year or less in this, I encourage you to focus on one main social media platform. So if you're just starting out and Instagram is where you want to be, pick Instagram. If Facebook is where you're rocking, Facebook. If TikTok, you want, excuse me, be on TikTok. If you want to start the YouTube channel, start the YouTube channel. Why is this helpful and important? When you have one platform, you have one focus. While you can share content on every platform, I don't know why my TikTok's going out. You can share content on every platform. Why is my Wi-Fi acting up? My Wi-Fi's acting up tonight. Come on, Wi-Fi. Hi, hi. Why is my Wi-Fi acting up? You can share content on every platform, but the way in which you perform on each platform is different because the way you post on TikTok is different than the way you post on Instagram, is different than the way you post on YouTube. So I suggest as a new business owner, when your goal is to sell, because let's be real here, if you have a business, meaning you have a product or a service to sell, your goal is selling. You're not an influencer. You're a business owner who creates content to sell. Does that make sense? Please give me some likes if that makes sense. So when you are a business owner, your primary goal is to make sales. If you are not making sales, you have an expensive hobby. If you are not making sales, you do not have a business unless you're in the pre-phases of like preparing to make sales. Okay. Your number one goal as a business owner is to make money. Your goal is to make money. So I'm saying all that to say you're on social media to create content that is going to bring you money. So pick one platform. And my next tip is maximize it to its fullest potential. So when I first started, I literally only posted on YouTube. For the first year, I posted almost every single day on my YouTube channel, Chris the Maximizer. Now, I had an Instagram and I had a Facebook business page. All I posted on Instagram and Facebook was my thumbnail, go watch my YouTube video, my YouTube link on Facebook, and go watch my YouTube video. I only created new content for YouTube. I maximized what YouTube had. Back then, it was just long form videos and community posts. We didn't have stories. We did not have shorts. And stories are gone now from YouTube, and they replaced it with shorts. So back then, I was posting on my community tab, and I was posting long form videos, and I also was going live, because live is a feature you do not want to skip out on when it comes to using social media for your business. Okay. So when you pick that one platform, if it's going to be Instagram, that means you need to be posting reels. You need to be posting carousels. You need to be posting stories. You need to be going live. Like, you want to maximize the platform and do all the things that it does, so you maximize your reach and you maximize your opportunity to bring people into your audience. Okay. So in the beginning of your business, it is to your benefit to have one platform. If the 2018 version of Crystal busted out trying to post on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, she would not have been able to grow her YouTube like she did. Why? I only focused on YouTube. It wasn't until 2019 that I started creating content for Instagram, maybe like a year and a half later. It wasn't until late 2020, like this time in 2020, that I started posting on TikTok. So I had already had a cadence on YouTube. I already had a cadence on Instagram, so I could add in another platform. I also wasn't selling immediately. I didn't sell on my YouTube channel until about 8 months in. I did some affiliates, but as far as selling my own things, I didn't sell my own things until April. I started the YouTube channel in August. Okay. So I want you to just realize that it's only going to benefit you to be on one platform. I know a lot of people will tell you, maximize your reach, be on multiple places. I think you are first starting. What is going on? I don't know what is going on with my Wi-Fi. So I'm going to make this quick because the Wi-Fi is just on the fritz. I feel like, hey, I'm doing awesome. How are you? I feel like it's to your benefit for the first 6 months to a year to be on one platform. Now, some other people may say, hey, you need to be everywhere. I feel like building an audience in one place is the best bet. So when I decided to go all in on being a business coach this year, oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. You're clear on mine and okay, perfect. Thank you for saying that. I think it's my YouTube and everything that is not working. When I restarted or started anew in my business, right? I pivoted from money coaching to business coaching. I was like, I need to build an audience in one place. And I chose YouTube. So as I'm building up my business coaching business, as I'm redefining myself as being known as a business coach to new business owners, being that coupon, because I really don't want to be that coupon girl anymore. I've decided I'm not her anymore. I realized I needed to build a fresh audience on a new platform. I'm flipping my Instagram audience. I'm flipping my TikTok audience. I'm not starting a new TikTok. I'm not starting a new Instagram. But I did decide, hey, Queen Chef of Three Kings, how are you? I have decided to start a new YouTube channel. So my new YouTube channel is Build a Business with Chris. Why? Because I love YouTube. It is the best long, it's and I feel like I am able to build a strong rapport with audience over on YouTube. I've been posting since August. I have 265 subscribers, and I feel really, really great about the cadence that I have. I'm posting every other day through the end of this year, and it feels really, really good. The amount of content that I'm putting out, the reach that it's having. I'm also doing shorts. So I've decided to cut up my long form videos and post them as shorts because I am maximizing my potential. I am not creating any new content for TikTok and Instagram. The only exceptions is during launches. So like my Black Friday sale for my coaching program is happening on November 16th. So from November 16th through November 29th, when my sales are live, I am going to be posting fresh sales content on TikTok and Instagram, because I know that there's a lot of people on TikTok and Instagram who want to buy what I have to sell. And I also know that if I want to reach the sales goals that I set for myself, I have to maximize my opportunities. And I have close to 100,000 followers across all platforms. So if you are someone who wants help in the coaching for your business, you've been wanting to work with me, you're thinking about working with me, make sure you get on the wait list to learn about my Black Friday deals. The pricing guide will be out this Friday, and you'll be able to see all my Black Friday offers. Everything's on sale. The last round of my live version of the Money Saving Academy, Brain to Business Bootcamp, Side Hustle Society, and my retreat is back. So everything's going to be on sale. Lowest prices ever, extended payment plans. The best deals that I have ever offered are going to be available for this Black Friday. So if you want to work with me, go on the website, and get on the wait list for Black Friday. When you're on the wait list, you're going to get special bonuses that are only available on the wait list. Only available on the list. The bonuses are like flash sale. You have a couple days to get it. So if you do not get it, but so now that sales period is coming up, I'm going to post content on TikTok and Instagram respectively. But my daily evergreen content, I only create ideas for YouTube. TikTok and Instagram are repurposed. So when I sit down and I decide my 15 YouTube videos for December, I only decide 15 videos for YouTube. I go live like that now. If I want to post something on TikTok, I want to post something on Instagram, it's literally derived from those 15 ideas that I got on YouTube. If this makes sense, please give me some likes on TikTok, some yeses in the comments, because if you're going to use social media for your business, sales needs to be your priority, and content creation is just a part of the process for you to make sales. So the other thing I want to say is when you're using social media for your business, you want to create connection content. You want to create content that connects with your audience. So what do I mean by that? You want to create content that educates, inspires, and motivates. Every single post when you're using social media for your business cannot be buy my coaching program, buy my masterclass, buy my cup, buy my shirt. I'm a Black business, so support me. No. Just because you're Black in a business, I'm not supporting you. What do you sell? Do I need what you have? How does what you sell benefit me? It really bothers me when people just say, support my business. What am I supporting? What is the business? How will it help? What's in it for me? When you are using social media for your business, you need to speak directly to your ideal client. If you're a productivity coach for busy moms, you need to be speaking to busy moms, saying, support my business. You should in turn be saying, if you are a busy mom that's struggling, this is for you. Are you currently feeling chaotic? Is your schedule out of your control? Are your kids all over the place? Are you behind on your household chores? Is your car a wreck? Is your kitchen look like a tornado went through it? I know exactly how you feel. I'm a mom of 3 kids. I did this, and I did this, and it was a mess. It wasn't until I had an organizational strategy that I was able to feel organized and feel focused and feel like I could dedicate the pockets of time that was needed to the different parts of my family. I did it through my 5-step method that includes this, and this. I share that inside my coaching program. If you feel like you want to go from chaos to confidence in motherhood, definitely send me a message and let's chat about working together. You need to talk to the busy mom. If you sell custom tumblers, please don't post your tumbler and say, support my business or better. This is the music people do. They post the picture of the product and they're like, and then words pop up. Click the link in my bio. What is that? Why do I need it? What's the benefit of it? Please give me some likes if this makes sense. If you're using social media for your business, you have to share the what and the why of your product. You have to share the what and the why of your offer. Okay? You cannot just post a video with music of your offer. Tell the people what it is. Tell the people what you do. Tell the people how you help them. Tell the people what they're looking at. I create custom 20-ounce tumblers. I started doing this because I love having a tumbler with me to drink water or tea or whatever I'm drinking, a little adult beverage, but I wanted it to be cute. I wanted it to have what I liked on it. So I started creating them for myself, then my sisters, my church friends, my sorority sisters, my coworkers, they all asked me to start making it for them. So now I make custom tumblers. I can put any words or pictures on your tumbler. So let me know in the comments, what would you like to see on your tumbler? She never said buy my tumbler. She never said go to the link in my bio. If you want one, go buy one. No. She told you the story of why she started selling the tumblers. And then she asked you to type in the comments, what would you put on your tumbler? This is a great sales approach. Why? Because what I would do as a business owner, every time somebody put like, "Ooh, I want Mickey Mouse," I would send them a DM and say, "Oh my gosh, Crystal, I saw your comment about wanting Mickey Mouse. Like, are you looking for old school Mickey Mouse, a retro Mickey Mouse, or like a current Mickey Mouse?" And let them tell you everything. And I would say, "Okay, great. If you would love for me to create that for you, it would be $50 plus shipping. And have it shipped out by the end of the week. Would you like me to send you some mock-ups of what your tumbler could look like, and we could get this show on the road?" And Crystal can say, "Absolutely, Sarah. I would love for you to make it." Or, "But thank you so much for your support. But right now, that's a little bit much for invest." Does that take a little bit of work on the tumbler person's part? Yes. But you're building a connection, because why? If Crystal buys the Mickey Mouse tumbler, then she might buy a tumbler for her sister. Then she might buy a tumbler for her mother. Then she's going to tell her cousin Sally, who got 16 nieces and nephews who loves tumblers, about Sarah, who made her custom tumblers. And now they're getting them for Christmas dinner so everybody can have a tumbler with their name on it. Please give me likes if this makes sense. Please let me know if this makes sense. Do you see the difference in and you taking 30 to 45 seconds to tell a story about your offer and why we need it? Who can relate with Sarah, who has a mug that looks ugly and crusty and you want it to be cute? Especially ladies, they want stuff to look cute. We want the cute purse, we want the cute tumbler, we want the cute glasses, we want the cute, like, what do I have? Main character energy. I got TikTok. We want the cute mugs, we want the cute pens, we want the cute notebooks, we want the cute lipsticks. Like, it's supposed to be on us, but people are a sucker for packaging. Okay, like, look at this little mirror. Do you need another pocket mirror? Absolutely not. But do you love that this is a a silver rose pocket mirror? You're gonna buy it because it's cute. So if you have a product-based business, please focus on connecting with your audience around what your offer is and how it helps them. I feel like for me personally, as a service-based business owner, that's easier to do. And I'm going to give you an example. So if you have an idea for business and you don't know how to start, I know how frustrating it is. I want to start a business since I was a child. I knew for years that I was going to be a business owner. I just didn't know what business I was going to start. It took me over 10 years to figure out that coaching was for me. First, I didn't even know that coaching was a thing. It took me over 10 years to figure this out. I didn't know what questions to ask. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know who to ask at all. I didn't know anything about coaching at that point. I had no idea. It wasn't until I took the leap and decided to start a business that I thought I liked that I found the business that I actually liked. And from that, I kind of created this process of being able to help people go from the idea in the brain into a business. And I taught this class like so many different ways. I taught it one day, I taught it 2 days, I taught it in a few hours. And then just recently, I taught it in 8 weeks. And I helped 7 women go from, I think I want to start a business, I know I want to start a business, but I don't know what it is, to them leaving with their business idea, their first offer, and media platform that they're going to market on. I did all of that in my Brain to Business Bootcamp. So if you too know you want to start a business, but you have no idea what that business is going to be, and you want to have all of that information and be ready to start your business and make sales in 8 weeks, you need to get on my Black Friday waitlist, because the 2024 version the Brain to Business Bootcamp, actually the 2024 round of the Brain to Business Bootcamp starts in January. And if you're on the Black Friday waitlist, you'll get details about the extended payment plan. We start in January. So by the end of February, you'll have your business, your offer, your pricing, and we're ready to build your audience, and you should be able to make sales by Easter. Does that make sense? Instead of saying, oh, go sign up for my wait list or go sign up for my coaching program. Do you want to start a business? Go sign up for my coaching program. I told you the story. I told you what's in it for you. I told you what you can expect at the end of the program. Why do you need it? Because you're stuck on starting your business. I don't want you to wait 10 years like I did. And Lord knows how long you've already been waiting. I've helped clients who are like, I've been wanting to start a business since 2020. I've been wanting to start a business since 2015. I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to do it. My program helps you with that. And if you have questions, send me a DM. Let's chat about it. But if you want the best deal and the best offer, go get on my Black Friday waitlist. I'm telling you, I'm not just saying that to say that. I'm giving you all the best deals that I've ever offered on my coaching programs. Why? Because my coaching programs are where you get the deepest transformation. Could I offer you a bundle with like 6 masterclasses? Yes. Will you watch the masterclasses? No. But if you invest a few $100s, a few $1,000s in yourself, that includes live coaching with me where you show up, where you get to get your questions answered, where you have access to text me every single day, 9 times out of 10, you're going to show up for yourself and get the results that you desire. So if you've been thinking about working with me, you've been wanting to work with me, you're curious about working with me, go get on that Black Friday wait list. Okay? Do you see how I'm trying to connect with you? I'm trying to show you, or I am showing you, the benefits of working with me, the benefits of the offer. My mother says, my business has grown since I've been in her class. My daughter is my coach. My mother has been sewing for 45 years. For years, I was giving her advice on sewing and she didn't listen. Then she started paying for my classes and she's been blowing up. She's been using Instagram to get clients, and her clientele has been very steady because she has been very consistent with her business. This would be one of the most consistent stretches she had in a long time with her sewing. You know the reason why? When people pay, they pay attention because you want to get your money. When you pay attention. So, another tip for using social media for your business. I'm getting all off topic now, but you get what I'm saying. Another way social media for your business is to go live, because we talked about connecting. We talked about every post not being by. We talked about one platform. We talked about that platform and using everything that they have available. But now let's talk about going live. This is single-handedly one of my favorite things to do in my business. And if I was a product-based business owner, my goodness, I would have $1 million business. I don't want to sell products. I don't. I have multiple clients who sell products. I have one client that I travel the United States with her selling products. I'm actually going to sell for her this weekend. And then I'm going to sell for her the week after. And then she's like, oh, I need you to sell for me again. Like, will you go to Richmond? I'm like, okay, right? I don't want a product-based business. But if I had a product-based business and made the products, I would be live every single day selling. If I sold tumblers, you see me on my Instagram story in the morning like, hey, y'all. You see me in the afternoon like, working on business. You see me in the nighttime like, these are my Krista Maximizer signature tumblers. And let me show you how I make them. Okay, first we make the lid like this. Boom, boom, boom. Like I would literally be showing the whole entire process. I go live because it is the fastest way, in my opinion, to connect with my audience. Some of you watch me for just a few minutes. Some of you watch me for the entire time. A lot of you watch a replay. A lot of people give me questions. A lot of people comment questions. A lot of people engage with me live. Kinsley, are you in the shower? Okay. A lot of people engage with me. I love going live because it allows me to connect with my ideal clients. Okay, go ahead.
Wait, this one looks better.
I have a filter on.
I know. Shine. I don't like that one.
I don't think I have a filter on this one.
Do you?
Oh no.
This
Oh
just
no.
makes you ashy.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't have a filter on. So I love going live for this very reason. You can see that I'm who jumps in here. I get to share with you in real time. I get to share stories. I get to cuss a lot. It's unfiltered. It's not edited. So you can see me like riff. You can see me think. You can see me help you. So if I never had to post a pre-recorded piece of content again, I wouldn't. I would literally just go live every single day. Go take a shower. Um, know, because I am a business owner first, that it is to my benefit to post long form content. There are videos on my Krista Maximizer YouTube channel that I posted almost a year ago that people are still watching. There are videos I posted 3 years ago that people are watching. So that just tells me that pre recorded content is necessary. But I also love the live feature. So if you want to connect and engage with your audience, if you want to sell to your audience, going live is a great way to use social media for your business. And the last tip for you, show up consistently. Decide what your consistently is. For my mother, I tell her to post 2 reels a week and then I'm up her to 3. But her consistency, 2 reels a week, that's all she can handle right now for where she is. And for the past couple weeks, she hasn't posted because she had so much work and she was so busy. She didn't post at all, which is totally fine. But I need you to define your consistency. She wasn't posting because she was scared. She didn't post because she didn't want to. She didn't post because she has so much work to do, which is a great problem to have. A great problem to have. So I want you to decide what consistency is for you. If that's 3 posts a week, then every day on week you should post 3 times. For me, my consistency on YouTube every other day. I am 3/4 of the way done recording all of my December content. All of my YouTube for November are done. I have 5 more YouTubes to record for December. Once those 5 I do on Thursday, all of my content will be done, except for my Black Friday sales content. Also on Thursday, I'm going to record videos about each one of my Black Friday offers that are on sale. I'm going to record them for YouTube, and then I'm going to record some TikToks and reels for that sale for sale because I want to have it all done. I'm going to be out of town. I want to have it all done. I just want to edit and post, but I want to have all of it recorded. And at the very least, if I want to go in the moment and post, I will. I'm also going to schedule some lives because I know that live is a great way to connect. And I'm going to be on live selling my Black Friday offers every single night. So expect for it to be QVC. I might pick one offer to focus on each night. I may pick all 3 or 4 to talk about. Um, but I am going to sell because I made some big goals for myself. And if I'm going to use social media for my business, I'm going to maximize it. I don't hard sell often. I only do it during my launch periods. Most of the times I'm here not asking y'all for nothing except for you to give me your questions. So it's okay for me to sell every single day during my launch periods. Totally fine. So I'm going to be showing up and I'm going to be selling. I'm not going to be live every day, but I'm going to be live most of the days. I'm totally fine with that. Totally fine with that. So that's all my tips for using social media for your business. I have 2 calls to action for you. Number 1, if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, build a business with Chris. Build a business with KRYS. Build a business with Chris. Okay. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Build a business with Chris. Okay. We're growing over there. Go subscribe. Second, if you want to work with me to start your business or grow your business, go get on the Black Friday waitlist. Black Friday starts November 16th over at Krista Max. If you want to know details, information, you need to be on the list. when you're on the wait list, you are going to get special surprise bonuses that are available for the wait list only. Available to the wait list only. There's going to be some deals that only people on the wait list can get. That's it. Do you still do the podcast? In this time of busyness, the podcast is on pause. I have a bunch of episodes recorded that I just did not have the capacity to edit and upload. So my plan is to do the podcast. Absolutely. I love the podcast. But in my season of busy, which happens again with me being on multiple platforms, I had to ask myself, what ball could I drop? And the podcast ball was the easiest ball for me to drop. All year I will have just editing and production. But my plan is to start posting again in the podcast. I may release some of those episodes in November because I don't want to hold them over to next year. They really need to get out. So you may see some episodes from me in November, depending on how much time and energy I have to post them. Worst case, they're gonna come out in December, honestly. But my goal is to get back to the podcast. My goal is to get back to podcasts. Absolutely. So I do have a podcast. It's called Maximize Your Money. There's episodes on there, a lot of couponing episodes, a lot of business episodes. I think, unfortunately, I need to change the name one more time for it to really feel and embody business coach. I think I want to get that episode out. Some other projects that are just more important than the podcast right now. And that's just me being very honest. I love the podcast. I love talking, but YouTube is my priority. And I had to learn that a ball had to be dropped somewhere. So the easiest ball for me to drop that did not overwhelm me was the podcast, because I am working on course curriculum for my side hustle society. I am updating my brain to business boot camp. So I'm working on a brand new website. And it's really just me working on all that along with my designer who's helping me like with the slides for the course, who's going to help me with some portions of my website. But for me, it's much more important for me to get the course modules updated and ready and created for the Side Hustle Society, to update and get a fresh website. I want a fresh website in December. So I think December is going to be a time where I just sit and focus, and I may just launch the website in January. I wanted it to launch in December, but I think the new website is probably going to have to launch in January just with the pace that I'm with right now. And I made a decision, and I already announced this in the Money Saving Academy, but I'm closing the current version of the Saving Academy. It's a version of, this is the longest running program I've had in my business. I've had this program in some version since April 2019. So about 4 full years that I've had this program, and I'm closing the current version of it. And I'm changing it to another version that requires me to put a little bit more work in on the front end, but it'll be easier for me to run on the back end. So I have a lot of big projects that are actually more money making products than the podcast. Don't really make any money from my podcast. I get some leads, like some people who find me podcasts and work with me, which is great. But if I'm being honest with you, there's not a direct correlation to to money generating activities from my podcast. So long story short, if I had to drop a ball, I dropped the podcast. Sorry, my internet completely crapped out. So I'm going to end my live here because I don't know what the heck is going on with my internet. I had to switch to my hotspot. I turned off Instagram and TikTok. So make sure you get on my Black Friday waitlist. I will drop the link here for y'all. You can go to kristenmaximizer.com/, Black Friday waitlist if you are interested in working with me. Again, the last live version of the Money Saving Academy for a super cheap price will be available. And then also, if you're interested in my retreat or the Brain to Business Bootcamp, Side Hustle Society, there's epic deals and promotions for everything. And when you're on the wait list, you get even better deals and promotions. Okay. So I want to thank y'all so much for joining me. Thanks for dealing with the outages and I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi. So I'm going to close everything down. If you have any questions, you can definitely DM me on Instagram. I would love to chat with you if you have any questions, but definitely make sure you go ahead and get on the wait list for Black Friday and you'll learn all about my deals. My Black Friday starts on the 16th. When you are on the wait list, you are going to get access to some special bonuses, 3 of them, 3 epic bonuses for the wait list only. So if I was you, I'd get on the wait list so you can see which offer would be best for you. So if you have questions, send me a DM over on Instagram. I want to thank y'all so much for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Bye.